night. I was cleaning up my inventory a little bit when I found a collectible I kind of sort of forgot that I found. And I wanted to try to turn it in to an NPC in Idleshire specifically, because that's what the internet told me. I think it was the wiki that told me that. But I can't do anything with her. So I kind of did some backtracking, and apparently there are these plus quests given to us by Lydirlona. Lydirlona. Once again, L-Y Delta I-R-L-O Nancy A. However you want to pronounce that. I got a couple here, and probably got them once I hit certain levels in fishing and botany. So we're going to do the first one. No longer a collectible, although I need Go West Craftsman in order to do the one I want to do. But so no longer a collectible. Level 56. I think either crafting or gathering, but yeah. Here we go. If I may, miss, you are an accomplished fisher, are you not? Perchance you are familiar with ethereal reduction. Simply put, it allows one to break down an item into its base ethereal components, or something to that effect. The process is admittedly difficult for a layman to explain. Koko Samu, a disciple of Master Mutamix, would surely be glad to tell you more. So we'll... Yeah, 252 is actually fine. So, was it Blackbrush? Oh yeah, Blackbrush Station in Central Thanolin. Okay, and I believe he's gonna be next to the goblin that explains materia stuff that I never went to do because you don't really need to anymore. I mean, I probably, oh, I don't know. I'd have to level up an entirely different crafting class to be able to meld materia onto anything at this point, and I'm not going to do that yet. Maybe eventually, I don't know. But Koko Samu is in a Lalafell in this little, I guess, I'm going to call it a cul-de-sac in the mountain, for lack of a better word for it in my mind right now. But yeah, Lalafell, got a fisher's, like a straw hat on. When Fighty Tool is full of airy self. What is it? I think he was trying to imitate being a goblin. Hand over the letter to Koko Samu. A letter? Get rid of that. If you wanted to know about ethereal reduction, all you had to do was ask. As the name suggests, it's a method of reducing... it's a method of... It's a method of reducing items to a more primordial state, as it were. Crystals, for the most part. Now, before you go thinking you can rid yourself of all your worthless shite in this fashion, think again. Only items with a certain... How should I put this? Right. Collectability. Only rare items valued as collectibles seem to be suitable for this purpose, so it's hardly an easy decision to make. In any case, why not give it a go? You never know what you'll get lest you try. We get 12,870 experience points, 558 gil, and ethereal reduction. Break down an item to its ethereal components. Break down unwanted collectibles into their base ethereal components such as crystals. You might get rare materials at random. It's irreversible. Collectible will be lost, obviously. Koko-sama, what do you got next for us here? Marvelously mutable materia, level 19. I don't know if I care about that. Let me check really quick, like what would that be? Sorry. Marvelously mutable materia. What do you get? What do you give me? Materia transmutation. What is that? Back in 2.25, patch 2.25. Trade Munimix bubbly pots. 5 pieces of any kind of materia, and he will give you 1 random materia in return. The returned materia is guaranteed to be a different type than the starting 5, which can be mixed to improve the odds of getting the type the player wants. Oh. Occasionally you'll get higher grade than the one you turned in. I think I'm good. Don't really feel the need to do that. What I will do is head back to Mordunna, specifically Revenant's Toll. And once again, I don't mind paying 252 for the teleport. I want you to stay. And once again, we will talk to Lydirlona, I believe her name was. Lydirlona. To the next quest. Go west, Craftsman. Let me write that down. No. Go west, Craftsman. Okay. Level 60. Crafter, gatherer, whatever. Mayhap you have heard that Rowena's House of Splendors is expanding its operations. I am proud to say that these rumors are true. We have established a presence in Idleshire, far to the west in the Dravanian hinterlands. Should you find yourself passing through, it may be prudent to introduce yourself to our representatives. Present this letter to them, and they will know you for one of our suppliers. Again, I apologize anytime I change the voice. It's just that I'm done. I will use a teleport ticket for this one because it was 563 gil, and no thank you. Okay, Idleshire. Actually, when I found out this lady in here wouldn't take my collectible, it did mention coming to this lady. Geimlona, G-E-I Mary L-O Nancy A. Who seems like also a Rogan woman. Kind of a very severe face. Here we go. Begging your pardons, miss, but I haven't got the time to chat right now. Hand over a letter to Geimlona. One of my little sister suppliers, eh? Well, now that's different. She gives a bow. Pleased to make your acquaintance. As you can see, the house has come to Idleshire, but we've only just gotten started. That was capital H house for someone. It is our hope that with the help of hard-working folk like yourself, it won't be long before we're the center of trade in these parts. And we'll do it by becoming the premier source of collectibles. Bring us whatever you've got, and we'll pay you fair value in scripts. May this be the beginning of a long and prosperous relationship. She bows again. We get 550 gil and nothing else. But now, you can now trade collectibles to Rowena's House of Splendors in Idleshire. You may also exchange scripts for items usable by Disciple of the Land, blah blah. What do you have for us? Oh, I have to do this, don't I? I think it said I have to do the Arms Wide Open quest, but let me make sure. With arms wide open. A piece of trivia about me, I sang that song for a talent show competition thing in high school. Did not win. In the middle of the song, where there's a large instrumental break, I actually said the words. If any of you gals out there, or girls out there, like a guy who can sing, how you doing? I had not had a girlfriend at that point, or my first kiss, and I was a senior in high school. So, if you want to know how fucking weird I am, that's it. Alright, Geimlona, Arms Wide Open. Is it with Arms Wide Open? Or just Arms Wide Open? Hold on. Just Arms Wide, okay. Arms Wide Open. By the way, I'm a good singer. I'm a very good singer, so I did a great job. I just didn't... I don't think Creed was very well thought of even back in 2004, so... Here we go. Level 60, Arms Wide Open. Well, if it ain't one of our most respectable collectors, got anything good for us this evening? Actually, hold that thought. Just remember that I've got something for you for a change. A favor to ask. You wouldn't happen to know a girl by the name of Zhloe, Zhloe Aliapo, would you? She's actually who I want to trade this to. Sweet little thing. Born into poverty, she worked her tail off for my sister until she'd paid off every last gil of her family's debts. Recently, she struck out on her own, renting out a corner of the hard place to run her own shop. Girl's got a nose for coin that's a match for anyone in the realm, but she can also be a bit scatterbrained, which is what's keeping us up at night. We'd like nothing more than to stick by her side till she gets her new operation off the ground, but needless to say, we've got plenty on our own plates. That's where you come in, so what do you say? Think you could pay Zhloe a visit and see that the girl is making ends meet? It'd mean a whole lot to Rowena and me. I nod. She seems like a nice lady. I'll help her. And back to Zhloe, where I started all this in the first place. Cutscene. Short Makote girl, shorter than me, who is a Makote girl. Why yes, I'm Zhloe Alipo. However did you know? Am I famous? That's so exciting. And also something somewhat terrifying, but most certainly exciting. Oh, but pray tell, whoever might you be? I explain. Mistress Lydirlona sent you to look after me? Why, how sweet of her to ask. And you to come, of course. Speaking of sweets, have you tried Adkirag's pineapple pudding? That's A-Delta K-I-R-A-G-H apostrophe S. Sam. Pineapple pudding? It's so smooth and sensuous and... But, where was I? Oh, of course. I'm doing quite well. Thank you for asking. With a loan I took out from Mistress Rowena, I rented out a room here in the cellars of the hard place. Can you guess what I'm using it for? Actually, let me just tell you. I'm running an orphanage. I call it Menfina's Arms, because it's like she's holding the orphans and keeping them safe in her arms. Get it? I'm still new to this, but I've already learned so much. For one thing, running an orphanage is really expensive, so I've had to scamp on a few luxuries. Food, clothing, and the like. Why, the last thing I ate was Adkiraj's pineapple pudding, and I had to make a single bowl last the week. It was a rather large bowl, mind you, but still. But this isn't about me, it's about the children, and everything I could be doing for them if only I had more gil in my coffers. Don't worry though, Zhloe has a plan. That's Z-H-L-O-E, by the way, that's why I'm pronouncing it Zhloe. Could be Zhloe, I don't know. What sort of plan, you ask? But Zoe is Z-O-E, so You're looking at it. I started my trading business right here in this little corner of the hard place. I acquire rare treasures and relics from the realm over and sell them to wealthy collectors for princely sums. Oh, if only I could marry a prince, all my worries would be... Wait, what were we talking about? What's in it for my suppliers, you ask? I was just getting to that. Seeing as how I'm on such good terms with Mistress Rowena, you see, I was thinking I could pay them back in scripts they could spend at the House of Splendors. I haven't actually asked her yet, of course, but I'm sure she'll say yes. Did I mention that we were really, really good friends? And know a thing about you know a thing about crafting too? I knew this was Zhloe's lucky day. Almost as lucky as the day when that nice old man paid 10 times what the stone was worth. A whole 100 gil. Just because I reminded him of his granddaughter. Anywho, what do you say? You can be Zhloe's #1 procurement specialist. You'll do it, won't you? For the children? I nod. Oh, you're the best. The absolute best. I knew it the moment I saw your face. With you by my side, Zhloe's House of Almost Splendors, I'm still working on the name, will be turning a profit in no time, and Menfina's arms will spread wide to hold every poor orphan in a loving embrace. Anywho, let's make this official. Mercy, was it? Zhloe is oh so looking forward to doing business with you. I give her a nod. Did I say that for every collectible you bring me, I'll pay you in scripts redeemable at Rowena's House of Splendors? I did? Good, because that's exactly what I'll be doing. Provided Rowena approves, of course, which she will, I promise. That's how Rowena pays her hardworking employees, after all. No gil, just scripts. Why, I can still remember her counting them out. 1 script, 2 scripts, red scripts, blue scripts. That's one fish, 2 fish. She'll be positively thrilled that Zhloe's following in her footsteps, I just know it. God's a lot of talking. I see the sparkle of curiosity in your eye. But Zhloe, you ask, without any gil to your name, however did you purchase food, drink, and other basic essentials of daily life? You weren't wondering that? Well, Zhloe will tell you anyway. At Rowena's House of Splendors, you can purchase an enormous flagon of pineapple juice for the low, low price of only 130 scripts. And who needs food when you have pineapple juice? Not Zhloe, that's for sure. Pineapples. Wow. She's got like one finger, like she's extended her arm to me, one finger out. Like her pointer finger up. But where were we? Oh, you're probably wondering exactly what sort of treasures I'm looking for. Well, I'd be happy to explain. Zhloe has her eyes set on exotic treasures of Near Eastern make and design. A little bird told Zhloe that Near Eastern culture is all the rage among the Ishgardian nobility these days, and who is Zhloe to disappoint such potentially generous customers? I'm counting on you, friend, and remember, so are the children. She's gonna give me a booyah base, which actually probably just sold the ones that I made, which is CP food, item level 55, a maximum of 34, and perception. and 518 go. Alright, let's turn in our first collectible, hopefully. Custom deliveries unlocked. Ah, yeah, yeah. She's the first one I think that I've unlocked. Okay. I have a gosh darn thing for you. Welcome, Mercy. Here to help me do Menfina's work, I take it? Let's see how many smiles we can put on the children's faces today. Make a delivery. She wants crafted, gathered, and fish. She only deals in collectibles. I already knew that, I think. You must be its corresponding class level 55 or above. If you are level 99 or below, you'll be awarded experience points instead of the level. Okay. For Disciple of the Hand, so crafting items, choosing the search for item by crafting method subcommand within the list selected. With the list selected, will bring up the crafting log and the relevant recipes. Materials necessary to craft these items may be purchased from the material supplier in Idleshire's Free Walks round spot. Free Walks, I like that name. For Disciple of the Land items, choosing the search for items by gathering method subcommand will bring up the gathering log and recipes in question. For knowledge on fish, choosing the display location subcommand will bring up the... Wow, okay. A metal spinner as a lure will expedite your fishing endeavors. Oh, good to know. Higher in items collectability, the greater the reward. Okay. Wow, okay, what's this? Oh, wait, so she doesn't want it right now? She doesn't want this thing that I have right now? Really? So it's like... You can't turn in everything all the time. You have to wait. I have to wait until next week for the maybe the glass eyes. Wow, that sucks. Or wait, am I not the? Thavnarian leaf is a fish that I could give to her, I guess. Interesting. Oh, don't give me this every freaking time. Are you kidding me? Don't tell me I have to click this every time. That's so dumb. Alright. Well, so much for that idea. What about the unidentifiable shell? Can I do anything with that? Unidentifiable shell. You actually can get this by spending 150 tomestones of poetics, but what does it do? Grade 3 shroud soil is what you can purchase with it. What the fuck is that? Shroud topsoil or whatever. Which does what? Increases the likelihood that plants will yield more crops. So like if I had gardening in my home, I guess? Like I don't have a mog home or whatever they're called in this game. It is gardening though, yeah, okay. Increases crop yield. Better than grade 2. Yeah, yeah. Okay. Cool, I guess. I can't sell it. I don't need it for anything. Unless I can give away one of it. Okay, hold on. Can I give not give it away, but can I use it like now? One unidentifiable shell. Idleshire Bertana. Okay. Where is Bertana? She is 5952. Where's reach 5'9". Yeah, I'll keep going north for 5'2". She might be in here. Okay, we've gone too far. Okay, hold on. Is she in here? Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just dumb. Let's see if we can sell the topsoil somehow. Otherwise, I have no use for this. Let's hope I can auction it. Cool. Yeah, cool. And it sells a lot. I didn't actually know about this page. The history page is really good because you'll see what it's selling for right now. You can also go to the history page to see how often it sells and for what prices. This sells a lot every day. A lot every day. And I can get away with 2,500. A lot of the times I will lowball because I just want to get it out of my inventory and I don't really care about making a profit on it. And I know that people that it might annoy somebody temporarily that, oh, this idiot sold it for blah blah, he undercut, but I'm doing it one time. I'm not disrupting your entire life, I promise you that. Okay, so that was the 3 quests that are needed to get the ability to turn in collectibles. I don't know if her rotation, maybe it's random every day. Let's see. Zhloe, Aliapo. Whoops, what? Let's see if there's any like page that explains. Wow, this is just like a fandom page that doesn't really explain what she does. Alright. There's a custom deliveries / Zhloe Aliapo. Wait. Oh, I'm not a high enough rank with her. You have to be rank 4 to turn that into her. That's interesting. Do I care about this enough? Cause, okay, the Purple Gatherer script, you can have a maximum of 4,000. And you can buy tools and other gear. Oh, yeah, all the way up to level 100. And I probably do want to do that. Oh, it's another fucking thing to do, man. There's so much in this game to do. But whatever. For now, I'll just pop it into... I'm saving this Crag weapon coffer for when I start on my warrior, or marauder, which is gonna be a while because I plan to do dark as my tank next because I haven't really ever leveled dark and I kind of want to see what it's like. I've leveled warrior to 64 or something like that. But, anywho, thank you for watching. I'm gonna go do botany. Where do you go? And the botany level 58 quest, I believe. Botany, then fish 58, then cooking 58, and that's probably gonna be it for my quests and my videos tonight, if I even get that far. But Hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time for whatever of mine you watch next. Bye bye.